Perhaps a newcomer to these parts, but they're getting to like him. This man, Ali Nuumbembe, Commonwealth Games success 3 years ago, made a name for himself as a pro with that draw over against David Barnes, the former British and Commonwealth champion. He's won all his fights here in Britain, and they brought over a Belarusian for him this time in the shape of Dzmitri Yanushevich. All his wins have come at home so far.
Second out, round one.
Should be a small showcase for one of the cult characters on the northern circuit. Ali Nuumbembe is a popular Namibian who somehow found his way to Glossop. He's built up a following and then some reputation by pushing David Barnes to a draw in a great effort in April. Can he capitalise on that here, Jim, as he meets the Belarusian Dzmitri Yanushevich?
Yeah, well, I'd imagine his confidence must be at an all-time high. He's a fairly confident fellow to begin with. But the draw against Barnes, which he fully deserved, although I scored slightly against him, I had no qualms at all about him getting the draw, so we'll see, can he move on from here? He's giving away about half a stone here to a fellow, although he hasn't stopped many. He looks fairly heavy-handed, so I would suggest he's a little bit careful, certainly in the opening round.
Career best win so far for the 27-year-old Nuumbembe, draw rather, against David Barnes. He felt that he'd done enough to win it. He was really competitive and cheered on by his faithful many, Jim, who are back alongside us tonight.
Yeah, well, he made a little bit of an impact that night, and I'm sure he'll be looking to get in the mix. A little clash of heads there. I don't know if
there's
any damage. Yep, there's some damage. Yanuševich's left eye.
Yep, cut there. Probably from the clash of heads. Left eye damage to the 24-year-old Belarusian. How bad is it?
Well, it's difficult to see. I mean, he's not a bleeder, that's for sure. There's not too much blood coming from it, but it seems to have spurred him on a little bit. He's using his strength now, which seems to be his main weapon against Nuumbembe. Looks fairly strong and heavy-handed.
Just stabs away at that, Yanushevich, and that will give Nuumbembe added confidence on his recent form as well.
I think a little bit of panic has set in with Yanuševich there. I wonder if this is the first time he's been cut. He really seems worried about it.
Good right hand from Nuumbembe over the top.
Nuumbembe should want to get involved as much as he's doing here. He's not really paying attention to the defence. He's winning the round and the clean punches landed, but took too many chances there.
Listen, that was terrible. Listening, you're fighting terrible.
Cut to the left eye of Yanushevich. It's well above though.
Yeah, well, the main thing is he's not a bleeder, and we have an experienced referee here, thankfully. But I can hear Nuumbembe. That was the clash that caused the cut without any question. But we can hear in Nuumbembe's corner, his corner aren't too happy with his tactics in the first round, and I'm not surprised because this messy action that we're looking at now, I mean, against a fellow who's naturally bigger and stronger, it's going to take a lot of steam from him. I mean, it wasn't a deliberate but without doubt, that's what caused the cut. See the reaction.
Second up, round two.
Here's the second round. The red and black boots and trunks of the man who calls himself the silent assassin. Ali Nuumbembe in outing number 14 against Dzmitri Yanushevich in his 13th appearance. He's won 6 and lost 5. He's been stopped a couple of times recently though, and Nuumbembe pries him apart.
I just feel Nuumbembe should be using his speed and his skill a little bit more. I think he fought the kind of fight that would suit Yanushevich in the opening round. So get a little bit of space between you, start using the long punches. That's better.
Holding the middle of the ring now and slashing out the right hand. Got a big reach, Nuumbembe.
And you can see the big difference when he just stands off the few inches, give himself room to work. They're kind of cupping punches, they're not real solid quality shots, but they're scoring and they're getting the job done.
Yanushevich there just comes back with a cluster, little reminder. The sharper shots in this session, no doubt, from Nuumbembe, and the crowd shouting Ali, Ali all round us.
Yeah, well, if he keeps winning, they may be looking for a Commonwealth title crack for Nuumbembe, and the fact that he can sell some tickets, that certainly encourages promoters to work with you.
Joshua O'Kine, the Commonwealth champion, who shocked David Barnes a few weeks ago and stopped the Manchester former British champion. Lost that title as well. It's a nightmare night for Barnes. Nuumbembe believes he took something out of him the night they fought. He was certainly very, very competitive, wasn't he, Nuumbembe? Gave it his all.
Yeah, but that's why I've never argued with it, the draw. I think you fully deserve to take something from the fight, although I had him losing narrowly. But I couldn't argue that. This is good. Yeah, he's hurt now.
Right hand, and suddenly Howard Foster steps in and calls a halt in the second round. One shot, and it just seemed to disorientate Yanushevich completely, and Nuumbembe has picked up his fourth inside schedule win.
Yeah, and you don't really expect Nuumbembe to be finishing fights with single punches, but he certainly did it here tonight. Kind of signs of inexperience from Yanushevich there. He seemed to turn away from the first punch, then took the stronger one, leaving the referee no option. Excellent performance, keeps his show on the road, and I'm sure quite soon they'll be looking for a title shot. See, kind of lack of experience. He actually looked at that point as Lou was complaining to the referee, then he turned away, leaving the referee little option to get him out of there. But the really lack of experience there, I don't quite know what was on his mind. I mean, this was the punch that shook him out. I thought he was looking over the referee, but he just completely lost his way. Time to get him out of there, and the referee called it nicely.
Well, after that terrific fought draw last time, a stoppage win for Ali Nuumbembe.
Yeah, I'm happy with the result. I stopped him, but my performance was not really happy with my performance.
Were you a bit overeager in the first round?
Yeah, it's because I've been working on my power, and this like I wanted to test my power, so I was too much, I think, about knocking him out.
The power did show in the second round.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I can feel my power. Caught him with a good shot. Start whimpering. Yeah.
So what happens now? Do you want a rematch with David Barnes with a controversial draw, or Joshua O'Kine, who he beat for the Commonwealth title?
Yeah, for me, I'm interested in a title fight, and to be good, if I get a chance to fight Joshua for a Commonwealth title, I'll be pleased with that. That's what I'm looking for now.